Okay, this is 1.5, calculating income, dealing with commission. Now, before we go on, we have to talk about what commission is. Well, commission is another way that you can make money, but it's usually based on a percentage of how well you do, how many sales you make, how hard a worker you are. If you're a hard worker and you make lots of sales, then your commission will be higher. If you're lazy and you don't like to work as hard, well, then you might not get as much money as some other of your workers. Okay, places where a worker can earn commission can be as an automobile salesman, in department stores like such as the Brick or Leon's. They get paid a commission or a percentage of the sales that they make. So the harder they work, the more money that they can get. Okay, so let's go back and try a couple of math problems here. Let's do number one, 5% of $12,200. Well, we know from previous that the word of means to multiply, and we know that 5% is just 5 out of 100, which is 0.05. So if I wanted to calculate what is 5% of $12,200, I just take 0.05, which is 5%, and I multiply, because the word of means to multiply, 12,200, and 5% of 12,200 is $610. Okay, so I put in 610. Let's just do one more, just to make sure you've got the idea. 2% of $3,250. Well, we know that 2% is 0.02. The word of means to multiply, and we put in 3,250. And we end up with $65. So 2% of 3,250 is 65. You can go ahead and do the other two. So let's talk about commission. Well, straight commission just means a payment based only on sales made. That means that there is no base salary. The company that you're working for does not pay you anything. You only get paid if you sell things, and you get a percentage of whatever the value is that you sell. So let's do this example. Ali is a real estate agent earning straight commission. His commission rate is 4% of the selling price of each home he sells. This month he sold 2 homes. What was his commission? Well, the first house he sold was worth $255,000. The second house he sold was worth $304,999. So the value of everything that he sold, we'll just add those two home values together. $304,999. Take our calculator. Let's do this. 255,000 plus 304,999, and he made total sales of almost 560,000, 559,999, 559,999. So the question is, what is the amount of commission Ali earned, or how much did he earn in that month? So the question said he earned 4% of his total sales, so 4% of 559,999. So we'll go back to our calculator. We'll just do what we did in the first example. 4% is 0.04. The word of means to multiply. And I put in 559,999, and that means that he got, as an income, for that month, he earned $22,399.96. Wow. So $22,399. $22,399.90. Okay, so Ali earned in commission almost $22,400, $399.90 something in commission that month. That's an awful lot of money to make. But to make that, he had to sell those 2 houses. Okay. Let's do another example. Base salary. Another form of commission. Base salary is payment for a given work period, such as an hour a week, but not including additional pay. So a lot of places who employ salesmen who earn commission will give them a base salary, so if they don't sell anything in that month or that time period, they're still not going to be broke. They're still going to be able to eat, maybe pay their rent, but they won't get any added bonus. So the incentive for commission is to sell, because the more you sell, the more you get as a bonus. Sabina is a salesperson at Electronics Empire earning a base salary of $340 per week. That's not a lot of money. She also earns 1.5% commission on the total value of all the goods she sells each month. These are her sales for November. From November 1st to the 15th, she sold $55,340 worth of product. From November 16th to the 30th, the second half of the month, she sold $75,920 worth of electronics in that period. So what was Sabina's gross income for November? Well, we have to put all the pieces together to do this. So the solution. What was Sabina's base salary for the month? Well, 4 weeks in a month, she made $340 per week. Okay, so 4 times 340. 4 times 340 is $1,360. Okay, so even if she didn't sell one thing, she would still have a paycheck from Electronics Empire for $1,360. Not a lot of money. So that's why the incentive is to sell. The more you sell, the more you're going to get. Okay, so let's go on to the next page. So what was the total value of Sabina's sales for the month? Well, we know from previous that it was $55,340. $55,340 for the first half of November. And for the second half of November, it was $75,920. $75,920 for a total of, let's add those two numbers, 55,340 plus 75,920 equals 131,260. That is an awful lot of sales. She must have sold an awful lot of televisions and stereos. What was the value of Sabina's commission for the month? Well, it says that on her sales, she's going to get an additional 1.5% of whatever she sells. So we just put in 131,260 right here. And we will do the math on that. 1.5% is 0.015. Of means to multiply, and we put 131,260 in there, and she made a bonus of $1,968.90. So $1968.90. $1968.90. So what was Sabina's total income for the month? Well, we know that she's going to be making $968.90 on her commission, but then we have to add her base salary, and her base salary from our previous calculation was $1,360 plus $1,360. And then 1,968.9 plus $1,360, which means Sabina earned for that month $3,328.90. That was her income for the month. Okay? You guys can go ahead and do example number 2. Not very difficult. Okay? And then do the practice.